Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody sweat the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as
Hello, bonjour, and bonani. Welcome to Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. It is so significant to have a positive mindset, more especially under these circumstances, under this COVID-19 pandemic. So this network has the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. My name is Riel Kunene, and I'm gonna be your host for today. So if you're watching us online, please feel free to put in the chat box where you're watching us from and what you hope to achieve from our podcast. Today, we are surrounded by greatness in the World Wide Web. We have amazing speakers who's going to share some nuggets on how to grow your business. In Florida, we have Xavier Burrs. In California, we have Kimberly Anderson. And in South Africa, we have Molika Maharaja. So at this moment, I'll just let our speakers to introduce themselves. So you can go ahead, Xavier. You are muted. You are muted, Xavier.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was thinking that I was going to be unmuted, but I had to unmute myself. Well, I'm sorry for the fumble, but I'm so amazed and so grateful to be amongst some powerful speakers this morning. My name is Xavier Burrs, and I am grateful to be one of the presenters here to share some powerful information with you this morning to help you be a better person in whatever endeavor you're trying to do in your business or in your life. And I want to give it back to the host, Ms. Real.
Oh, amazing, amazing. You can go ahead, Kimberly, introduce yourself.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here and super grateful to be, again, in a room full of brilliant people. My name is Kimberly Anderson. I'm an intuitive transformational coach. I have a global goddess platform, and I love helping women step into their power, speak their truth, and live on purpose. So that's me.
Wow, amazing. You can go ahead, Molika.
Thank you, Real, for the platform. Sorry about my voice, guys. I am a corporate commercial attorney, and I've been running trials the entire week arguing. So hence my voice is gone gruff on me. But apart from being an attorney, I'm also a women's empowerment coach and a teens empowerment coach. So I do a lot of work in the communities to help and uplift women and the youth. And it's truly an honor to be here this evening with you guys. So it's evening by me. I'm not sure what the time is by everybody else. I'm sure it's morning somewhere in afternoon, but your true honor. Thank you, Real. Truly honored.
Oh my goodness. So you can really tell that we are surrounded by greatness. We are surrounded by greatness, and I'm looking forward to hear each and every speaker speaking. So Xavier, I have a question for you. If you happen to have your own billboard, I can see your billboard coming down there in the busy highway of Florida. What will your billboard say?
To reach for greatness, it all is all on you.
It's all on you. It's all on you. To reach for greatness, it's all on you. Yes, it is. I love it. How about you, Kimberly? I can see your billboard coming down there in the busy highway of California. Maybe it's already there. I don't know. What will your billboard say?
Well, mine would go really good behind Xavier's. It would be change your mindset, change your life.
Change your mindset.
It inspires hope and faith and, curiosity.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Change your mindset, change your life. How about you, Molika? I can see your billboard coming down there. Busy highway of Johannesburg or South Africa or something. What will your billboard say?
So I think something I've been saying a lot recently in all my talks, given the COVID and people are so isolated, your network is your net worth. So never stop networking. Whether you're placed inside your home or you're outside there, networking can happen anywhere, from any room. So that will definitely be mine, because I think that's what people need right now the most.
Oh, wow. Your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Wow, I love it. I love it. I love all of the billboards anyways. I believe mine will be the fourth billboard driving down the highway on your right-hand side. And it's going to say, rise to greater heights. Because you know what? I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. I believe that the sky is our point of view. So we all rise to greater heights. And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We're going to get started. We're going to get started. Our first speaker for today, it's going to be Xavier Burst. Xavier Burst is an avid entrepreneur and a business professional. He is also a native of Waycross, Georgia, but currently resides in Gainesville, Florida, home of the Florida Gators. So Xavier's passion for serving others began at an early age when he worked alongside with his father and grandfather in their real estate business, Burst and Sons Construction. His dedication and desire to help those in need continued into his teens and adult life, becoming a licensed realtor with Florida Homes Realty and Mortgage in the Gainesville and Jacksonville, Florida areas. His efforts never go unnoticed, and he now continues his passion and service to others by providing solutions to the number one problem plaguing America, which is financial literacy. Xavier empowers individuals to achieve financial independence through goal setting and using proven strategies to create and develop financial security. Xavier is known by many of his authenticity, courage, and boldness he displays in many facets of his life. His favorite times are with family, spending free time with his wife, Carmen, and son, Cameron. Xavier lives by the values of hard work, vision, and dedication, which was instilled in him during his formative years in Waycross. So, kings and queens, please join me and welcome Xavier Burst.
Wow. First of all, thank you, my dear sister, for that warm introduction, that very grateful introduction that you gave me. I'm gonna send you a check over there to South Africa for that warm introduction. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's give it back to Ms. Real for putting together this platform to provide some information to be beneficial to all of you all that's listening. And I hope that you got a pen and pad. I hope that you're taking notes. I hope that you'll take off all the distractions that may be distracting you from something that's going to help you and help put you in a better position in life. You know, many years ago, I was in a position just like many of you, and I'm still in that position. We're all in that position to rise to greatness. And one of the things that I learned in my life, that it was all on me. It was all on me. See, I know that in order to change, you got to first look at your yesterday. So I want you to write down why, because it's all on you. And the why is for our yesterday. See, we don't live in our past, but we learn from our past. We learn from our past and learn the things not to do, so we won't repeat those things tomorrow. See, we don't want to make the same mistakes tomorrow, because guess what? We're going to be like a hamster running on the wheel and we're not going anywhere. Who wants to go up to greater heights? Like my sister say, we want to rise to greater heights. And one of the things I saw in her introduction on her video was that you can't do that living in mediocrity. See, when you live in mediocrity, you live in below what God intended you to do. See, God intended you to live in greatness. He intended you to be great. He breathed into you your first breath so you can be great. But one of the things that we have to do, we have to not live in our yesterdays, which a lot of us do, but we must learn from our yesterday. Now, I don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna give you a little inserts of what really helped me. See, I was in a position where I was caught up in just living in my yesterday. And I had to then learn to, how can I get out of living in my yesterday, learn from this, and then learn to put what I'm doing wrong onto the opportunity. See, the O in you is for the opportunity. See, we all have opportunity, but a lot of us don't know how to tap into that opportunity because it's something that my sister said earlier, that we got to learn how to network. See, your network is your net worth. See, I never seen buzzards fly with eagles. Have any of you all seen a buzzard fly with eagles? No, you don't see that. I never seen a catfish swim with a brim or something. I don't even eat fish, but they all school on different planes. All right. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you want to go to greater heights in your opportunity, okay, you must first get around other people that are trying to take you to greater heights, or they're trying to go the same place where you're trying to go. See, we can't keep flying or swimming with ducks or swimming with buzzards or flying with buzzards. I said swimming. Buzzards don't swim, they fly. But you know what I'm saying? We can't fly with buzzards when we want to be an eagle. So we got to find a lot of eagles, and we got to learn to cultivate the relationship, learn that God gave us two hands, learn how we can help each other to help push each other up. And so that is what the O is for. And the U is for the unlimited opportunity that we all have. We all have unlimited opportunity, but how can we tap into that unlimited opportunity? Well, one is to first believe that you deserve better. You deserve better than what you actually have today. You shouldn't just want to just sit in the position that you're in, because guess what? You have greatness within you. Our mentor, most of us have came up under the tutelage of our mentor, Mr. Les Brown. And one of the things that he always states is that you have greatness within you. And I'll never forget when I first was coming up under his tutelage and his mentorship, and I heard him say that. And I took it in as he was talking to me. And as I'm speaking, I want you to listen to me. Listen to the other speakers, because we're telling you, and we don't even know most of the people that we're talking to, but we do believe this because it's just in us, that every individual that is born on this earth have greatness within us. And it's in each of one of us that's speaking to you all today to bring it out, shake it. You know, you remember how your mother used to grab you and you do something wrong, she shake you. You know, y'all may not be old enough. I'm telling my age today. I'm 49 today, but you know, sometimes they used to shake. I told you, you know, sometimes we need to just shake your shoulders so that they get you to just focus. You know, that's all I want for each and every last one of you all, because I hope the same. You know, in order to rise for greatness and to be better in your life, you got to have people to push and wish for you. You know, so we can't be around those shady people that don't want us to reach for greatness. And that's what's wrong with a lot of individuals. Even myself, I was at that point in my life to where I was around a whole bunch of buzzards. And I'm wondering why I can't fly. I'm with a buzzard. They don't want to find, they just want to find stuff that's dead. They don't want to find, they have no life in them. And I see some of these same individuals today. They still in the same position they was in 20, 30 years ago when we were just teenagers. We're now approaching, what's that thing what senior citizens have to get? I'm not pitching that, my senior citizen, AARP. We're approaching that age, but you're still stuck. Why? Mindset. So you got to get out of your yesterday and then tap into your unlimited opportunity, all right? And be a better you. I hope that what I'm sharing with you all this morning has uplifted you all, to, you know, to arouse your thinking, to arouse, you know, what do you really want for yourself? What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What are you trying to achieve? And then write those goals down, and then send messages out to the universe. Meditate, learn to meditate, and focus on what you want to come into your life. Once you do those things, you'll see that your life will be a whole lot better. And then surround yourself with positive people like the ladies that I'm with. You see, I'm not with no hard head. I'm with some intelligent, beautiful females that are trying to go places. They're trying to take me with them, and I'm trying to go. And we're all trying to help each other. And so, ladies and gentlemen, those of you all that's out there listening on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are watching this message, share this message. Share the message that my sister Real is going to be sharing with you all. My sister Kimberly is going to be sharing with you all. And my sister Malika, she's over in South Africa. Both of these ladies, Real and Malika, are from South Africa, sharing their platform, sharing a message to help each and everyone across this great universe that we're living in. So with that, for anyone that want to get in contact with me, you can reach me on social media. I have a very unusual first name, but there's only one Zavre Burst. Only one. So you can find me on social media. My website is getting redeveloped, but my domain is Zavre Burst Speaks. It should be back up today. If not today, maybe tomorrow. But it's Zavre, Xavrae, Burst, my last name, Burse, speaks.com. I look forward to speaking to each and every last one of you all that reach out to me. Mention this platform, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart just then. Mention this podcast, and I give you a free 15-minute consultation to help you reach your goals. So I hope this message serves you. For that, Real, I don't know if I'm out of time, but I feel like I'm getting close. So I just want to reach it and give it back to you for the other ladies that have to speak to this morning.
Oh, Zavre, just drop the mic. You've just nailed it, really. I was trying to take notes, and I'm like, I'm writing this note and then rushing to the other one. You've mentioned that every individual born in this earth has greatness within them. And in order to rise to greatness, you need to have people who will push you. You also have to write your goals down and then send a message to the universe that this is what I want to be. So thank you so much, Zavre, for sharing such a powerful, profound message, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you. So now we're gonna go down to California. We have Kimberly Anderson. Kimberly Anderson is a writer, life coach, speaker, TV show host, and an intuitive healer who helps women tap into their own power. She is a recipient of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, the Presidential Service Award, Volunteer Award from the United States Congress, All Women Rock Award, Red Blazer Award, She Inspires Me Award, oh my goodness, Heroes of Change Award, and many, many others. She is heart-led and truly has a passion to help others. So as an intuitive transformational coach and business creative, Kimberly speaks to the soul within, smoothing out energy blocks and emotional ruts. Her coaching begins with inner sovereignty work, teaching women to understand and trust their intuition is an essential tool for their success. So her philosophy, change your mindset, change your life, will set you free. Through deep listening, humor, and gentle guidance, she identifies their deepest goals, recognizes the challenges they face, identify their deepest goals again in taking steps to fulfill them, and begins creating solutions they will never have dreamt of on their own. Her signature method helps people change old habits into new beliefs while tapping into their inner wisdom and finding happiness along the way. She believes every woman has a unique identity and an innate gift to share with the world. And that is why she has created this massive global platform called Unleash Your Inner Goddess. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Kimberly Anderson.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. And, we find ourselves stuck and we can't figure out why often. And a lot of times it has to do with our own belief system, our mindset, fear, There's so many things that hold us back from really stepping into our greatness, into our brilliance, and into our purpose. And if we break it down, our fear, there's nothing to be afraid of, because what's happened to us in the past, which I call lovingly adding character to our lives, but what's happened to our past, the traumas, the happenings, whatever it may be, even our own mindset, isn't happening to us currently in this moment, because when we realize what it is, fear is just false evidence appearing real. And when we realize that, and we understand that we live in the here and now, what happened to us before isn't happening to us now. So there's nothing to be fearful over from the past. And then to fear the future, why fear the future? Because the future doesn't affect us here and now. We affect the future here and now. So when you start to really live in the present moment, there's nothing to be afraid of. The other thing is our mindset. Again, my billboard, change your mindset, change your life. We forget we have the absolute power to change our life just by changing our mindset. Seems super easy, really difficult on a lot of levels, because we don't recognize that we have that responsibility. We have our own power to be able to do that. However you want. I always tell people, start living in gratitude. That will start changing your life. That will start changing your mindset. And you will find that you have the power to do anything that you want to do. Your beliefs. This is a big one. I always say 98% of our beliefs are not even our own. They're cultural, accidental, or put onto us by other people. When we start really sourcing where our beliefs come from, our limiting beliefs, those are the things that hold us back. We don't think we're good enough. We don't think we're worthy. We don't think we're deserving. When you start sourcing your limiting beliefs, you realize that they're not your beliefs, and you can start changing what you believe about yourself. Stepping into your power, stepping into your brilliance. Intuition. You mentioned intuition when you were introducing me. I love teaching women to really tap into and trust their intuition. We don't trust our intuition as women. We second guess it, third guess it, fourth guess it. Men just innately do it. They don't realize it's their intuition. But as women, we always second and third guess ourselves. So really tap into and trust your intuition, because your intuition will never steer you wrong. It is your connection to the universe. So believe your intuition when it comes to you. And it can be as if you ever get the butterflies in your stomach? It can feel like the butterflies in your stomach. Do you ever feel like you hear something? That's your intuition. Do you just have a knowing? Again, that's your intuition. And then I always want to talk about when you're really stepping into your purpose, into your brilliance, and rising to greater heights, you always have to remember you and self-care. Remember to take care of yourself, because so many times we're doing, and we burn out. We can't help and give from an empty cup, as you know the saying. So really take time for yourself, even if it's just 5 minutes throughout your day, take a bath at the end of the night, whatever it may be. Really, really give yourself time for you. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. Meditation's great, reading books are great, whatever it is, take a walk. All of those things help fill you back up to really be the best version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are worthy, you are deserving, you're beautiful inside and out. And the world is so grateful to have you in it, because you're here to do massive, amazing, brilliant things. So I don't know where I'm at on time, but I love being here, and I love helping to just impart some wisdom and little nuggets that you can take and do any day, every day. Remember, you're worthy and absolutely deserving.
Oh my goodness, Kimberly, you just went straight to the point, stepping into your purpose. And you've highlighted mindset and belief, which is always dear to me. But when you touch base on trusting your intuition because it will never stay you wrong, I was like, oh my goodness, just drop the mic. What? That was the information I just needed. And you've mentioned that you cannot give from an empty cup. So learn to take care of yourself. Learn to take care of yourself. You know, with me, I am really, really selfish with my me time. My me time is my time, not kids' time, not family time. So thank you. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for sharing such a profound, much needed message. Thank you. So now we are going from California to South Africa. In South Africa, we have Molika Maharaja. Molika Maharaja is an attorney, blogger, coach, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, as well as a philanthropist. Molika Maharaj is an admitted attorney of the High Court of South Africa and the managing director of a boutique corporate and a commercial law firm headquartered in South Africa with a special interest in international business and property law. She is the non-executive director and company secretary for Endorphin Global, a global management consultancy company. She is a member of the top 100 Global Women Advisory Board for the Global Trade Chamber in the USA. She's also a director of she's a director for the Endorphin Foundation, a nonprofit company which aims to reduce unemployment through building small businesses, uplifting communities, and empowering the youth. Molika spends a great amount of time on academia and has established an in-house paralegal training program in the firm, whereby she trains and imparts practical legal knowledge to aspiring paralegals. This training equips them to enter the legal workplace with practical legal training and acquiring permanent employment. The program is aimed at uplifting disadvantaged individuals in the community. Outside the courtroom, Molika spends a substantial part of her time advocating for gender equality and women's rights. She is passionate about developing and coaching teens and belongs to the Teenage Empowerment Forum. She coaches individuals in their personal, academic, as well as their professional life. She is a blogger for the Institute for African Women in Law. She has been the recipient of numerous awards, including Top Performing Business Manager from APSA, Top Performing Women Leadership Awards from Barclays, and Women of Wonder Award in 2020. She was nominated amongst the top 100 lawyers in Africa in the courtroom mail in 2021. And she has been featured as the top 100 most successful women around the world by the Global Trade Chamber of USA. She won the influential Women of 2021 South Africa. She has been featured on radio and television on many topical and legal issues, and has a regular slot on national television addressing various legal topics. So kings and queens, in the interest of time, please join me and welcome Molika Maharaja.
Thank you, Real. I think, shit, that was a mouthful. I didn't realize it was that long. Sorry about that. It felt like you were reading forever. So, as you know, I'm a lawyer, so I always come prepared to these things. And Real said, you must prepare a presentation. So I'm just going to talk through it. But once again, thank you. And I think it's an honor to be sharing the platform with such amazing people and so talented. And I think, everything our speakers have said resonates It felt like at moments I was talking because those are the things that I normally say and advocate. So the importance of networking. I found when we're starting out, many of us in our businesses don't really know how to go about networking, how to connect with people. And yet it's something that comes really easy to us because we as human beings, if we learned anything during COVID, is that we are social beings. And one of our aims is, as human beings, to connect with other people. It comes naturally. So never discount the importance of networking. And, as my billboard stated, your network is your network, because I firmly believe that. So why is it important to network with people? And, over the years in my own career and meeting people, not only in South Africa, but globally, I find it really strengthens your business connections. It opens up new avenues to you as an individual to explore other opportunities in your business or plug into other opportunities that could be new to your business or other new opportunities. I always say for entrepreneurs, because I consider myself an entrepreneur as well, you can never have too many side hustles. And those side hustles that bring in the additional income, especially now in COVID times, comes from that sort of networking. So it's about sharing what you have and taking what others have to give you in a constructive manner. Often it's about getting fresh ideas or giving someone else fresh ideas. Because when we look into someone else's business, someone looks into our business or space, we find a new perspective, a fresh perspective. It also raises your profile, right? When you start networking with people. So Real was reading all these wonderful things about me. And that's just purely because of networking. My profile has elevated itself, and it sounds so wow, but actually it's just all due to networking and meeting people on social media platform. And I think a lot of us have used this quite nicely during lockdown last year when we're not allowed to leave our homes. And I think everybody hit level five globally at some point, where we all just sat and either Netflixed or used the time to connect with other people. For people who are not also entrepreneurs, networking is important to advance your career. So people get to know what it is that you do, what you are all about. And if there's opportunities as well, then it's easier for them to connect or identify you as talent within their organization. And it becomes much easier rather than applying for those jobs, which is almost like a cold calling for your CV. So definitely the importance of networking can and definitely advances one's career. And you also, linking onto that, you get access to other job opportunities. I'm a lawyer, so I practice law typically in the sense of going to court and running matters for people, but there's so many other elements to law, like legal counsel, just legal advisory. So there's so many other elements, and just using myself as an example, if you apply back to yourself and whatever work you do, you'll see it's not just one avenue, but you have so many avenues that can open up to you. Always I say this, we never stop learning as human beings, never. The day you stop learning, you die. So with networking comes gaining more knowledge, new knowledge, and again, fresh perspectives, because somebody always has something new to share with us that we didn't know before, or even just looking at the situation with refreshed eyes, just with someone else's perspective and someone else's viewpoints. The other thing is you're always getting advice from people for free, right? Without having to pay for it. So you always have the opportunity to bounce off ideas. You have the opportunity to get free advice and support when you're stuck or you want to start a new venture, or you're on a project and you just need some other expert advice or some friendly advice. And it's always available because of this network of yours. And, I know networking is not the easiest, and I'm going to say build confidence. And some of us are introverts, so we really struggle as an introvert. But I want to say to those introverts or shy people, you connect with people every day. So you do have it in you. You do have that confidence. When you're filling petrol or gas in your vehicle and you stop at a gas station, a petrol station, you communicate with the person. Okay, in South Africa, someone fills petrol for us. You communicate with that person. When you go into the store to grab something at the service station, you communicate with people. And it's always nice to just use that as a practice form to find out, what do people do? You know, a lot of people, these are part-time jobs and they're studying a career or are busy with a degree or, you know, have a side business. And use this as small baby steps to start building these communications and, you know, opening up your networking. So it doesn't need to start, I need to immediately connect with this big CEO of a company and these executives. No. For me, I network with everybody and anybody because everybody's important in the value chain. You never know which person in your network can open that one door that you're struggling to open. So I don't know if I'm out of time, but yeah, for me, that is the importance of networking. Never discard it. It has opened many doors for me. And I always say, I never preach something I have not practiced, or I never talk something I have not walked myself. Yes, it's very difficult, especially if you're introverted, if you're shy and you don't know how to approach somebody. Look, the worst somebody can say when you start networking is no, but you already had that no right before you approach them. The best can happen, they're going to say yes, or they'll refer you to somebody else. Let me tell you, as a parting shot, I had a very successful fundraiser last weekend, and we wanted to stop the numbers at 100. It reached 105. We are still in level 1 in South Africa, and that was purely 90% of the room was my networks that I have met in the last year in lockdown. So new people, the people that Real mentions in the US and stuff, I've met all of them in the last year. All these platforms she talks about is opportunities I've grabbed by networking. So guys, if I can do it, trust me, you can do it. If anybody wants to connect with me, please do. I'm one of those people that are very open to sharing my networks and giving as much as I can back to mankind, because I believe our purpose on earth is to help other people. That's my sole purpose and journey, is to help others. You can reach out to me on Facebook. It's Mollica, like Monica, but I've got 2 L's. So MOLLICA Maharaj. My surname's on the screen. Instagram, Mollika_Maharaj. And I'm on LinkedIn as well. So I'm pretty easy to find. I do have a bit of a unique name. So I think you'll find me easily. Once again, Real, thank you for this beautiful platform. Kimberly, I hope I'm saying Zavre right. Thank you for the honor to share this platform with both of you. I'm truly humbled and honored. Thank you.
Oh my God, Malika, you've shared the importance of networking, and thank you for just bringing from your experience how you've actually done it. Because if you can do it, sure, I can do it. You've mentioned that everyone is important in the value chain, which makes networking very, very important. And the way you've networked, the way you've met all these amazing networks, I'll put it that way, throughout the whole pandemic, it shows that networking is now the future, really. So thank you so much, Malika, for sharing such a much needed message, timely needed message. So thank you. You know, I was trying to take notes here and there, but I'm like, I'll go back and watch the replay. I'll just go back and watch the replay because I cannot take all of these notes today. So good people, oh my goodness, our viewers online, if you happen to have any questions to any of the speakers today, please feel free to put your questions in the chat box. And you know what, we'll come back and respond to your questions. If you have any questions for Xavier, put them in the chat box, Kimberly in the chat box, Molika in the chat box, and then we will come back. We will attend to your questions, really, because these amazing speakers have just shared all the nuggets that you want to hear, really, on how to grow your business. What's going to be your excuse now on growing your business? You've had it all. We've talked about the power of you, and we've mentioned about identifying your limiting beliefs, and now Molika have shared the power of networking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be the next speaker. Right now. And you know, before I speak, I always share my bio because I cannot read my own bio. So Enjoy my bio. I'll come back and speak.
Non-Pumalelo Real Kunene is a highly sought-after energetic certified Les Brown international speaker. She is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. Real is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective, inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes in a seriously funny way. Real believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. Real's book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. Real Kunene wears many hats as a professional certified sales manager, CEO, strategist, certified travel counselor, trainer, esthetician, philanthropist, diplomacy protocol officer, international human rights analyst, and a commissioner for OAS. Following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalm 27 and 40. Keep her to rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Real Kunene!
Thank you so much, amazing speakers. You know, I am not too sure if I'm going to be able to fill in your shoes because you've just set the bar high. You've just set the bar high for me. So you know what? I'll try to fill in your shoes. But before I continue, I just want to double check if I'm in the right platform here. How many of you with a raise of hand can say that, Riel, I have never, ever complained in life? Never, ever complained in life. Seemingly, I am in the right platform because, you know, sometimes in life we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing, you name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting, and it gives excuses time to procrastinate from achieving goals. One thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. We tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's always much easier to complain than to find a solution. And individuals who whine on a regular basis, they are apt to have a bad health. So next time we'll find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes? Yet they are round. And funny enough, they are cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah, please write this down. Grow your business. Grow your business. You know, growing a small business isn't easy, but growing it is often a necessity for your business's survival. And you have to put in the time if you're looking to reap the benefits. So learning how to grow your business isn't just a worthy goal. It is one of the toughest challenges many face, maybe when you're looking to get out of the normal 9-to-5 grind. But after that, it's just a simple matter of taking action and putting in the work to scale. Good people, you really don't have to see the whole staircase in life, but you have to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. Like anything else in life or in business, rapid growth doesn't happen overnight. Like Xavier mentioned, that you'll have to write your goals down and send a message to the universe. So every aspect of your business deserves attention. It deserves attention to turn it into an income generating powerhouse you envision. From employee training to marketing There are several steps to consider if you wish to see your business grow. It was Nick Vujicic who once said, I encourage you to accept that you may not be able to see the path right now, but that doesn't mean the path isn't there. It doesn't mean that the path is not there, even if you don't see it right now. So good people, you have to start by building strategic partnerships. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because with strategic partnerships, if you build strategic partnerships with the right companies, this can truly make a world of difference. A partnership can be as simple as an informal agreement between two businesses in complementary markets to refer clients to each other. Like Kimberly mentioned, that you'll have to identify your limiting beliefs in life. So if, for example, if you're a trusted advisor in your industry, you can craft your own unique combination of strategies to share your knowledge. All you need to do is to chase after success, good people. Chase after success, always seek passion. It's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many people, they have a challenge saying my name, Nompumelelo. But you know, Nompumelelo in my own language, which is a language from Swaziland, it means mother of all success. So you can really, really see that I am challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. You know, good people, in order for you to grow your business, also, you'll have to maximize your social media, because without a doubt, social media is a powerful tool to promote your business to potential customers. Your business must have something it is passionate about in order for your business to gain valuable insight through social listening. If I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve maybe in the next 6 months? I am one of them. So I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a mentor or as a coach, my goal really is so simple. Is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles you might be experiencing in life, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. So good people, this is a wake-up call. All these amazing speakers have shared some nuggets on how to grow your business. This is a wake-up call. But when that alarm clock goes off, please, 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 don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and participate in networking events? It was Molika who said that everyone is important in the value chain. So networking is very, very important. You'll have to invest your time to build your networks, and trade shows can be a great way to grow. So if maybe you're giving that chance to join these events, please take it. Take it. As flight attendants always say that you'll have to put on your oxygen mask first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you're trying to help could possibly go down. So put on that oxygen mask first in your life before you assist the person next to you. So networking events will allow you to build relationships with other people, and trade shows, they already draw people who are already interested in the type of product or services that you might be offering. I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, all these amazing speakers have shared some nuggets on how I can grow my business, on how I can grow as an individual, on how I can grow my brand. But in order for you to make that difference, in order for you to grow your business, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. Really, that hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're the giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, what I do, I'll have to run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. These elephants, they already told themselves that if each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. I believe that that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to grow our business. We need that mindset really. It's so funny when I was in the eighth grade. When I was in the eighth grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, "I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird," meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that nickname Phoenix. It resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature, it acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. I want to encourage you, if you are listening under my voice, that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die first, burn, experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. Please write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. I am not too sure if you want me to remind you over and over and over again that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. And I know you've heard this so many times. If I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gift and following God's idea will make you understand that you are the only one who can make your dreams come true today. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And Dr. Miles Monroe continued saying that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the dreams, all the goals, all the visions, all the talents have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to this message, it gave me sleepless nights. And I am really, really proud today to introduce Rise to Greater Heights book before you. This is a comprehensive guide. Thank you. This is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. And I didn't stop there. I didn't stop there because with the death of George Floyd, if you remember very well, May 25th last year, George Floyd died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I believe that everyone is born free and everyone has the right to life. We were born with 30 universal human rights, and these human rights are God-given fundamental rights and freedoms. It doesn't matter where we were born or what kind of family we were born into. We all have these 30 human rights. So I didn't stop again after writing my human rights book. We came together here with a group from Les Brown, 15 different authors around the world. We came together under one topic, resilience to greatness. And in this book, Cultivate Your Mindset, 17 different authors around the world, because I believe that it's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. So we wrote this book. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. With this transformation guide, you'll be able to explore leadership, empowerment, being purpose-driven, mentorship, coaching, resilience to greatness, mental health, emotional intelligence, and many, many more topics, including spiritual growth. Because growing up, I didn't have much in life, because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. But I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Nompumelelo, Riel, Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. Oh my goodness, we're at the end of the podcast. I can't believe it. I can't believe. So thank you so much, amazing speakers, for joining us today, really, just to spare that 90 minutes of your time to be with us. It means the world to Rise to Greater Heights Network. So at this moment, please feel free to share your final thoughts with our audience. I'm gonna go and check if we have any questions being posted. If not, we can share our final thoughts. So Xavier, Kimberly, and Molika, you can share your final thoughts with the audience.
Well, first of all, Real, I want to say you did a phenomenal job with your speech. I was very inspired. Kudos to you, everything that you do. I just pray that God just continues to bless you and align your spirit along with everyone that you need to be aligned with, to keep pushing everyone that you're coming across and you're trying to help with your platform to help them reach greater heights. My final words to you all is, I don't know what you've been doing for the last hour. I don't know if you've been listening to these lovely ladies deliver some powerful messages for you on this hump day. But my final message to you is that you have greatness within you. You have the ability to rise to greater heights. You have the abilities to stop living mediocre. You have the ability to tap into you. And so with that, I ask and I commend you, well, I ask of you to send a message out to the universe today. I want you to sit down after this podcast for the next 5 minutes and just meditate on what version of you that you want to see come to fruition. What version of you that you want to see where you can now look in the mirror and say, I did it and I had it. And I'm going to keep pushing and keep rising for greatness. So that's my final words. I pray that all of you all have a beautiful Wednesday. Continue to reach for greatness and stay beautiful. I'm sorry.
I guess that means it's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Real, that was so inspiring what you shared. Even your bio was amazing. I loved that too. It was so good. My last words are, remember, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. We've all heard that. Check your beliefs, tap into your intuition, and get visible. Get outside of your comfort zone, because when you do that, that's where growth happens. That's where expansion happens. And getting visible is certainly that. You know, it's never comfortable being in front of the public eye. Well, not for most people anyway. But when you start doing that, you're able to share your passions and your truth. And if you're afraid to do something, remember why you're doing it and go with that, because it's not about you at the end of the day. It's about who you're here to help, who you're here to inspire, who you're here to motivate. Remember, you're worth it. So thank you.
Okay, I guess it's me. Hey, Real.
Yes, you can go ahead, Molika.
Well, at least coming from South Africa, I can say your name, right? Nompumelelo, because I've had many friends by that name. So, I think coming from the African continent, that's one of the easier names to say. But I think just in closing, thank you very much for the platform. Being a network and a connector, obviously I'm going to tap into both your speakers here because I already know you. So guys, I think my parting shot is, I always say, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to, because they see right through that. Everybody, by virtue of the fact that God has put you in this world, has given you a skill, a talent, something that we're all good at. And we all are here to add value to somebody. You may not see it immediately. And I think our other two speakers, spoke about meditation, spoke about tapping into yourself. These are such beautiful keywords. And there's so much, if you just do the simple things that they've shared, you can reach really, truly greater heights, no doubt. So just continue being a powerful human being, continue impacting lives, and most importantly, believe in yourself, and you'll be good to go. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. With me, I'm going to go and watch the replay and go over each one of you, because I believe that all the messages that you've shared here, it means a world of difference. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. And to our audience online, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I hope from all these inspiring messages of the speakers, you've been really motivated, inspired, and ready to rise to greater heights. So do join us next week at the same time, same place. Thank you. Merci. Siyabonga.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody sweat the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as